Hi everyone, welcome back to our video lesson. This is me again, Teacher Lay, and this is just a continuation and an additional lesson which is about the negation and the truth table. So let's proceed. Okay, do you know who Epimenides is? Epimenides was a legendary Greek poet who lived in Crete in the 6th century BC. Now, he is reputed to have said, all Cretans are liars. Take note. He said that all Cretans are liars. He is a Cretan, yet he said that all Cretans are liars. So this is just a paradox wherein, can we trust him? He is a Cretan, and yes, he lives in Crete. Then he said all Cretans are liars. Then he is a liar. Now, can we believe that all Cretans are liars coming from a Cretan like him, which is said to be a liar? See, so it will give us confusion. It will give us a skeptical idea. Is it true? Is he telling the truth like that? So we can't tell, right? So this is just a paradox. Now with this statement of him by Epimenides, if a person is a Cretan, then the person is a liar. And with this statement, if and then statement, okay, we can say, let's say we analyze it. It is helpful to consider since we are very conscious, we are very doubtful of the statement from him as a Cretan and stated as a liar. So we cannot accept, or we cannot easily believe in him, right? So this is just a paradox. It will give us confusion, okay? So let's have to deal with it or analyze it. It will be helpful if you consider the idea from a negative point of view. Let's say we're going to negate it. And this process, in other words, what happens if a person is not a liar? So that is the negation process. So we will think if a person is a Cretan, then the person is a liar. Then what if the person is not a liar? Then is he a Cretan? So that will be our question, right? So with this kind of statement that is formed wherein we are denying another statement is called negation. Again, a negation is formed by denying another statement. Okay, and this is negation. Take note of this. Okay, we have this given sentence. Okay, we're done with Epimenides, which is uh he just caused be doubtful of him, right? He called himself as a Cretan, okay, as a liar. Then how are we going to trust him with his statement? Okay, going back to here. So let's say we have this sentence. So how are we going to negate it? Of course, 3 points are collinear. If the sentence is in negative form like non-collinear, so how are we going to negate it? If it is not non-collinear, then it is we're going to deny the non-collinear, then it is then the 3 points are collinear. So that's how we negate it. Let's say I am handsome. So that's the sentence. How are we going to negate it? So I am not handsome. Oh, okay, let's exchange. If the given sentence is I am not handsome, then to negate it, then I am handsome. Okay? So are you. If you're beautiful, then its negation is you're not beautiful. We'll just change it, okay, into its negative form. You can just add no. You can just add not. Or if the sentence is true, then its negation is false. Here it is. If a statement is true, then its negation is false, and vice versa. If a statement is false, then its negation is true. Take note of this. The negation of a statement may be written several ways. Sometimes a statement may appear to be the negation of another when it is not. Here is an example. Okay, some of the statements may look like it's negation, but it is not actually. So we can write it in several ways like this one. Example: the point is not on the line. Take note. Now, how are we going to negate it? It can be written like this. It may appear like this, but there's not. No point is on the line. The point is on the line, then you will write its negation as no point is on the line. Another one. The point is not on the line. The point is not on the line. Letter C. The line is not the point. The line is not the point, obviously. The line does not contain the point. Yes. The point is not the line. The same. Okay. We have this 5 wherein it may appear like this as a negation, but it is not. Only B and letter D are the correct negation of the given example or statement. The point is on the line, and the correct is the point is not on the line, or the line does not contain the point. In our truth table, we will see, we can tell if the given statement will be true or false. If the inverse of the conditional statement is true or false, if the converse and the contrapositive also is true or false. It depends, okay? Let's see with a given example. Okay, we have here the truth table, and let's say we're going to use the statement given by Epimenides, okay? If a person is a Cretan, then the person is a liar. So this is the statement. Now, looking at the first column, we have the hypothesis. If the hypothesis is true, let's say a person is a Cretan, that's true. Okay? And then the person is, and then for the second row, it is true again. Then third row, false. Fourth row, false. And the conclusion, they vary as well. True, false, true, false. Okay, given this, let's talk about their negation. What will be the negation of the first hypothesis in the first column? A person is a Cretan. Then its negation is a person is not a Cretan. Then it will be false according to the statement. A person is not a Cretan. But the statement said that a person is a Cretan, so it is false. How about the conclusion? That is false. Okay? Now, if we have this conditional statement, if a person is a Cretan, then the person is a liar. This is the original statement, so therefore it is true. If a person is a Cretan, then the person is a liar. How about if we interchange the position of the hypothesis and the conclusion? What will happen? If the person is a liar, then the person is a Cretan. Will it be true or false? Yes, it is also true. Okay? If we just interchange it, this is also true. Now, we're not thinking about it logically, okay? Yet, we just interchange. How about if we get its inverse, okay? If, let's say, it is also true. If a person is not a Cretan, is it? Yes. Then the person is not a liar, okay? And lastly, it is also true because if the person is not a liar, then the person is not a Cretan. How about if we use the second one? If the, let's say, the given hypothesis and conclusion is true and false respectively, our negation will be false and true. Okay? If the given sentence is true, the negation will be false. If the given sentence is false, the negation is true. Okay? How about its conditional statement? True, false. What will be the conditional statement? Is it true or false? It is false. Okay? There is a false conclusion. So therefore, the statement will be false. Now, if we use, how about the converse? It will be true this time. Why? We interchange. Okay? So therefore, it will become true. You just change it. And then, its inverse is true. And then, the contrapositive is false. Because contrapositive depends on the conditional statement. It is the inverse inverse of the converse, right? And then, for the third row, okay, we have the F, false ang ating hypothesis and true the conclusion. So, it will be true and then false. And then, for our conditional statement, it will be true and then false this time. false, and true. Okay? So as with the last one, if both the conclusion and hypothesis are false, then its negation will be true. Both. Okay? We have true, 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 and true. Okay? So we have this. As you can see, we have the color coding. Okay? The color coding tells us that the converse and the inverse are logically equivalent. They're the same. Also, the conditional statement and its contrapositive, they're also logically equivalent. Okay? So, with all of this, we can arrive at these conclusions. Here are some of the important findings regarding the table. So, first, the conditional statement is not logically equivalent to its converse and inverse. Okay, take note of this. The conditional statement is not logically equivalent to its converse and inverse. And the conditional statement is logically equivalent to its contrapositive. That's number two. And number three, the converse is logically equivalent to the inverse of the original conditional statement. These are the important findings, okay, that you can get from the truth table, okay? So you may experience other truth tables, okay, aside from the one I shared to you. I think that will be all for this time. This is just additional lesson, and I hope you learned something from this. That will be all, and goodbye. Thank you.